What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So the 2019 NBA Awards were presented last night in Santa Monica, California. I'll go through the most notable awards in this video by describing them, and then towards the end of my video, I'll have the remaining awards as a list. So the first award here, the NBA Most Valuable Player for 2019 went to Giannis Antetokounmpo, who won the award for the Milwaukee Bucks, the Greek Freak. Coming in number 2 was James Harden, and number 3 was Paul George. Giannis became the second Milwaukee Bucks player to win the MVP award. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar won this award playing for Milwaukee in 1972 and 1974. Giannis also became the third youngest player to win the MVP at just 24 years old. Only Derrick Rose and LeBron James were the two players younger than Giannis to win an MVP award. Giannis had career highs this past season in points per game, rebounds per game, and assists per game. He finished with an average of 27.7 points per game, 12.5 rebounds per game, and 5.9 assists per game this past season. Beating out James Harden in the vote, James Harden finished first this past season in the NBA with a career high average of 36.1 points per game in the regular season. Moving on to the next award, the NBA Rookie of the Year award for 2019. It went to Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks. Beating out Trae Young of the Atlanta Hawks, and DeAndre Ayton of the Phoenix Suns came in third. So the number 1, number 3, and number 5 draft picks for the 2018 NBA Draft all lived up to their hype this past season by placing in the top 3 in the voting for the NBA Rookie of the Year for 2019. But in the end, it was the number 3 draft pick for 2018 that prevailed, Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks, who won the Rookie of the Year award. Luka ranked just inside the top 25 this past season in the NBA with an average of 21.2 points per game and 6 assists per game. The next award that I have here is the NBA Defensive Player of the Year award, and it goes for the second year in a row to Rudy Gobert of the Utah Jazz. Rudy Gobert won the award. Giannis, the Greek Freak, came in second, and Paul George once again came in third. Rudy Gobert, by far, had his most impressive season with the Jazz offensively, finishing with a career-high average of 15.9 points per game. But this guy is just incredible what he does on the defensive end, lights out defensively, once again winning the Defensive Player of the Year award for the second year in a row, as Rudy Gobert finished 4th in the NBA with 12.9 rebounds per game and 3rd in the NBA with 2.3 blocks per game. Now to the next award here, the NBA Most Improved Player for 2019. That was won by Pascal Siakam of the Toronto Raptors. D'Angelo Russell of the Brooklyn Nets came in second, and De'Aaron Fox of the Sacramento Kings came in third. It's just incredible to see what Pascal Siakam has done with his progress from the season opener back in October all the way up to what he did in Game 6 of the NBA Finals. Pascal Siakam was the 27th draft pick from the 2016 NBA Draft. He emerged this season basically as a third option next to Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry in the lineup for the Raptors. Pascal Siakam's improvement can be noted by these big statistics that I'll present to you guys. Pascal Siakam averaged 26 minutes played during the first 8 games of the season back in October. In the NBA Finals, his minutes played per game went up by 14 minutes as he averaged 40 minutes played per game on average in the NBA Finals. Pascal Siakam also played a playoff career high and a career high. He played 51 minutes in Toronto's double overtime win against the Milwaukee Bucks in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Also, if you play a lot of minutes, you have to score as well, and that's what Pascal Siakam did this year for the Raptors. As last season, the year before, during the 2017-2018 season, Pascal Siakam averaged 7.3 points per game. In the first 8 games of this past season back in October, Pascal Siakam averaged 10.9 points per game. That average, though, just kept on creeping up throughout the course of the season. As Siakam, when he went to the NBA Finals, his average finished off with 19.8 points per game in the NBA Finals series against Golden State. One of those games, which was Game 1 of the NBA Finals, included a playoff career high by Siakam of 32 points in Game 1. Moving on to the next award, here's the NBA Coach of the Year, and that was won by Milwaukee Bucks head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coming up in second was Doc Rivers of the LA Clippers, and head coach of the Denver Nuggets Michael Malone came in third. But Mike Budenholzer, who won the award from the Milwaukee Bucks, would take the Bucks this past season to finish with a regular season record of 60 wins and 22 losses, which was tied for Milwaukee's best season record since they posted that same record back in 19 1981. Milwaukee actually had 16 more wins this past season than the year before during the 2017-2018 campaign. What is incredible about Mike Budenholzer is that he had the best record in the league this past season for the Bucks, and it was his first season coaching Milwaukee as head coach. He spent the last 5 seasons before as head coach of the Atlanta Hawks, and in the final season as head coach of Atlanta, Budenholzer finished with the worst record in the Eastern Conference with a 24-58 record to finish off 2018, but a year later, his team, new coach, head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks, and they're the #1 team in the NBA. So those are all the main awards right there that are complete. I'll go through the remaining awards here on this list. So here's the NBA Sixth-Man Award. That was won by Lou Williams of the LA Clippers last night, as Lou Williams averaged 20 points per game this past season and only started 1 game for this past season. The NBA Basketball Executive of the Year Award was won by John Horst of the Milwaukee Bucks. Mike Conley actually won 2 awards last night. The Twyman-Stokes Teammate of the Year Award and the NBA Sportsmanship Award, as Mike Conley played his basketball last season for the Memphis Grizzlies, but he'll be playing next season for the Utah Jazz as he was traded a week ago. The NBA Cares Community Assist Award was won by Bradley Beal of the Washington Wizards. The House of Highlights Moment of the Year Award was actually a fan vote award that was won by Derrick Rose of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Derrick Rose scored a career-high 50 points on Halloween against the Utah Jazz. The Hustle Award was won by Marcus Smart of the Boston Celtics, and the Lifetime Achievement Award was also won by another former Boston Celtic, Larry Bird, and also Magic Johnson won the award with Larry Bird. So the first time ever that the Lifetime Achievement Award was won by more than one player. And non-basketball related here, but the Sager Award was won by Robin Roberts, daytime news anchor for Good Morning America on ABC. So that's basically a wrap here to my video. Of course, congratulations to all the award recipients for the 2019 NBA awards here. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. And for a full list of award winners, make sure to go down to the description down below this video. I'll type that out for you guys. And for the latest basketball news in the offseason, make sure to stay in the know with Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel as well. Thanks for watching. And this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube.